Kia ora tātou. I want to share with you today an encounter between Jesus and Mary and Martha, and it's found in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 10, verses 38 to 42. Jesus is on his way to Jerusalem and he is invited to the home of two sisters, Mary and Martha, for a meal. We understand from the text that Martha busies herself with tasks and activities to host this visiting rabbi, while her sister Mary sits at the feet of Jesus listening to his teaching. Martha grows frustrated and says to Jesus, "Tell my sister to come and help me. Isn't it unfair that I do all the work?" Jesus responds, "My dear Martha, you are worried over all the details. There is only one thing worth being concerned about. Mary has discovered it, and it will not be taken away from her." I feel for Martha in this exchange. I think for most of us, if we were hosting a very special guest in our home, we too would want to make sure that they were comfortable and taken care of. The role of being host is often being attentive to the details. And yet Jesus encourages Martha not to be consumed by the tasks and the details. He doesn't criticize the work that she is doing, but rather seeks to put it into perspective, saying, there is only one thing worth being concerned about. How often do we find ourselves in the place of Martha, consumed by our to-do lists, tasks and commitments? We are so often compelled to deal to the urgent over the important, and yet here Jesus impresses upon Martha the need for her to focus on the most important thing, and that is being with Jesus. Our discipleship with Jesus will often require us to suspend tasks in order that relationship and connection with God is prioritized. And I suspect that this goes beyond our programmed time with God, like Bible studies and prayer meetings. It's a call to be attentive to God in our day-to-day commitments, and an encouragement to be looking out for those God moments and being present in them. Mary chose to sit down and slow down and be in the presence of God, and no doubt this posture of resting in Jesus gave her sustenance for her journey. The challenge to us is, can we do the same? Can we choose to slow down, sit down, and be with Jesus when the chaos of life is whirling around us? Let us not miss the daily opportunity to notice God at work in our lives simply because we got too busy with the details. This encounter empowers us to prioritize time with Jesus, to listen to him and be still in his presence, because in doing so, we will find that we too can sit at his feet.